Ninjani molweni avuxeni thwavelanda. Guys, today we are here with a tutorial letter 102/2024 techniques in trial and litigation, TLI4801 semester 2. And then let's see what we got here. So the due date is 19 August and then 17 August. Okay, we have assignment number 1 and assignment number 2. Okay, we have some questions here which needed to be answered, and then we have a scenario, and when we go down we have another question which must be answered, which we will together. So let's start with let's assume to answer one question. Here, assignment number 1, we have a scenario which you will read for yourself. I will just pick up a question and then answer such a question. Then you will read this scenario on yourself, you know the scenario. And then if you can check this scenario, the guy was hit by the car, but the price has to be determined by the court. So the the price is what would you call, the price is unliquidated, since the court has to determine. Therefore, you must know this thing. So let's go and try to answer one question. It says, discuss the type of summons that will be used to institute both Mrs. M's and Mr. M and Mrs. claims respectively. You must know that this video is for public advertisement. If you want to watch the whole video, you come to our channel and then we'll upload the full video. You just press join, then on the join you call and press the current assignments, then you pay the membership, then you will be able to see the full assignments and other assignments as well. We have provided all the assignments, therefore you will be able to see all your assignments. We are uploading assignments as fast as we can, and then by the end of this week we'll have uploaded 90% of the assignments. So it's very much important to go there so that you will watch all your assignments, how we answered it in a very professional way. It means that when you answer this question, you will base on the combined summons. The combined summon is primarily used where the plaintiff's claim is unliquidated. That is when it is not a claim for debt or liquidated demands is defined in, which is the simple summon. Matters for which combined summon is used to obtain involve serious factual disputes that require a leading of oral evidence to resolve the issues. Then you come here and read all about the about the combined summon. These summons together with a particular claim are known as combined summons, since they combine in one document of the summons, and then equivalent of declaration. The big difference, however, is that the particular of a claim, unlike the declaration, do not constitute a separate pleading and are inseparable linked to the summon. As the designed combined summon, the summons and the particular of a claim, these form a unit. Therefore, declaration may never be used in this case of a combined summon. So okay, so you come and summarize about the combined summon, or else you go and summarize on the prescribed book. So it is very clear that the type of summons that all of them they will use is a combined summon, because they are claiming unliquidated amount which should be determined by court. So all of these people are going to use the summon, combined summons. Then we explain what is a combined summons. Then I told you that this is just an advertisement. The full video is on our channel, right? It said that draft the pleadings referred to in above for each of the claims. It must include entirely a heading, a description of the parties, their locus standi, the court jurisdiction, material facts, and the prayer for each of the claim. So you are drafting up a pleading, right? So you must know that since the amount may be less than 200,000, you know about. So let me show you first. Firstly, I will remind you about the limitations on the amount of the claim. In this study unit, we discuss the financial limitations placed on magistrate courts. These financial limitations mean that even if plaintiff has an action of a kind that a magistrate court may hear, he cannot institute in a particular magistrate court if the amount claimed exceed the financial limits imposed by Section 29. They said, note the following. Currently, if the claim is 200,000 or less, then the matter falls within the jurisdiction of the district magistrate court. Currently, if the claim is over 200,000 but less than 400,000, then the matter falls within the jurisdiction of the regional magistrate court. So you can see here, then this means that we have to look at whether the amount that has been claimed is over 200,000 or is less than 200,000, which case will likely to hear. Then let's come straight to here and see how much they are claiming, both each. So someone is claiming 130,000 and then someone is claiming 68,000 respectively. So it means that the district can be competent to hear these cases, the amount, or the regional can be competent. So when we plus this one, 130,000 plus 68,000, it means that it's less than 200,000. So the amount here that has been claimed is less than 200,000. Therefore, it means that when you come to answer the question, you will say, in the magistrate court for the district division of Gauteng held at Bryanston. Remember, things have taken place in Bryanston. It's very much important to write like this. In the magistrate court for the district division of Gauteng held at Bryanston. So write it like this. If it is a regional, you will have to put a regional. However, the amount is less than 200,000. Therefore, the district can hear this kind of a case. In the magistrate court for the district division of Gauteng held at Bryanston. Then secondly, you write a case number, which is, you just put any case number you want here, since they never provided a case number on the scenario. And then you come and write in the matter between. Then you provide Mr. M and Mrs. M, who are plaintiffs, and then and the defendant, who is Mr. Dean Ross. You just decide. You can write Mr. M, then you date a space, then you write another name here, or you can just Mr. M and Mrs. M respectively. It depends on you. So this is how you put the first line. You can see this is how you put the first line. So let's continue. After that, you'll come and put the particular of a claim. It's very, very much important. It's very, very, very much important that you make sure that you put a lines like this, 2 lines, then you put a particular of a claim, right? Particular of what? Of a claim. Or you can just say combined summon. It's up to you. Some can put a combined summon. Combined summon. However, I will encourage you just to write a particular of a claim. Put it the way I put it. You can see how I am writing it. You put it because it should be in order. Then the other thing that you'll do, of course, you'll say to the register. However, there's no register in the magistrate court, so you'll just simply say to the clerk of the court. Or you will just simply say, remember, I'm just giving you some example. Or you will just say to the register. There's no problem with that. But as a lawyer, you must know that the register is not available in a magistrate court. So you can just say that the clerk of the court. Then you start number one. It's very much important to write in a point form. Everything that you write in the point form. The first point form that you include, it's very much important to come and read. They said that the plaintiff is who? Is Mrs. M. Who suffered? Did they provide? They said that she lives in Bryanston. And then, did they survive? Did they give address? No, they didn't provide an address. They just said that it's 27 June. And then the motor vehicle, then there is no address. So it's very much important that you write, you include the address of both Mr. M and Mrs. so that you know. And it's very much important that you read the scenario and check if they provided the address. Unfortunately, here I don't see any address of this house, but you must include the address, whether there it has been given on the scenario or not. Then it means that you will say that the plaintiffs are Mr. and Mrs. M, a 46-year adult male and 42-year adult female who reside in Bryanston. You give the address, then in Johannesburg in full. So you must know this thing and you must put. Then the second thing you must check the occupation. Is there any occupation here? No, they never talk about where they work. You don't know where they work. They just talk about the damages, but they never talk about where they work. Did they talk about when they were born? No, we don't see where they were born. But it's very much important that you include where they are born, right? Very, very, very include. So you will say that you will say Mr. M was born in 12/08. You must know that I'm just assuming. I'll just say 1979. I don't know. I'm just assuming, right? I don't know. Maybe, yeah, let's just say 1977 and 7 and Miss M was born on 16. Let's just say 25. No, man, 16 of February. Let's just say 1982. I don't know. I'm just assuming, I'm making an assumption. But it's up to you to ensure that everything is correct and is matching, right? Then you put where they then the next step you'll just say that they are both, let's just say they are both teachers. Or yeah, let's just say educators. You know, they love this word of educators rather than teachers. Let's just say they are both educators. And then let's just say they are both educators. Yes. Yeah, it's done. Then we go to number 2. We write in a point form. I told you we write in a what? In a point form. Sorry, guys. You guys don't even remind me. So there's something that I forgot here. This is Mr. Bean Rose, who is the defendant. However, it's not him alone. Remember, he has another defendant who is the road accident fund. Right? You can write here that is the defendant or the second defendant. This one. You choose where to write. So I will not be including. You can include first defendant, second defendant. There must be a road accident fund because you are looking for the road accident fund. So it's going to Mr. Dean Rose, and then it's also going to road accident fund. So you must state very clear that there's a first defendant, there's a second defendant who is a road accident fund. So I've already showed you, we have already put the particular of the claims, and then we have already said that to the clerk. Then we are coming to number two. Number two is that you have to write that the defendant is a road accident fund, which is an institution established in terms of provision of Section 2 of the Road Accident Fund Act 56 of 1996 as amended. The defendant is situated in Pine Street, 11, Kempton Park, Johannesburg. The defendant has a duty in terms of Section 17 of the Act to held liable to handle any claims arising from driving a motor vehicle where the identity of the owner or the driver has been established. The accident happened under the jurisdiction of this court. So you are writing to the road accident fund. Okay. Yeah, this is beautiful. As I have told you, this is just an advertisement. If you want to watch that full video, I told you that you must come and click join, and then you go down to our current assignment, which is this one. Then you will click and then you will join with your 99. If you have already joined, you will just go and watch those videos. The full video will be uploaded by the end of today. So you will watch this video since it will be uploaded by the end of today. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Don't forget to join us so that you can access very good videos and exclusives.